wake up whenever I get kicked out of bed and I wander around and socialize with the rest of the homeless people for the most part. Trying to put a smile on everybody's face. I like to smoke weed and stay happy.
Well, you know.
There is, but I don't really hang out with too many people. I don't do crowds very well. I'm a combat veteran suffering from PTSD among a lot of other things, so I kind of stick to myself a lot. Yeah, I don't do crowds, so I'm usually by myself or maybe one or two people, but I can't hang out with a massive crowd of people. It's more, nobody's brave enough to treat me badly. It's more people looking down their nose thinking they're better than all of us, and most of these people don't have a clue they're one missed paycheck away from being right next to me. So. Sometimes I just wish they'd catch a fucking day of my life, but that's kind of harsh. They can all get a hot shower when they want. They could use the bathroom after 7 o'clock without having to travel across town. They have an actual bed to lay in. Place to charge their phones so they can keep in contact with their people that are important to them. I haven't done laundry in months. When my clothes get dirty, I just go somewhere and get a new donation of fucking an outfit and don't even worry about it. Eventually I'll have a mountain of clothes to wash, but yeah, it's just little things like that. Being woke up by the cops with flashlights in my eyes because I'm sleeping in the wrong place really pisses me off. And not having a place to go that I feel safe and secure in when it's raining. Most of us hide out under the pier when it's raining, but if you fall asleep there, you're gonna get a ticket for sleeping under there, so it's a bunch of shit. The cops just want to sweep us under the rug so we're out of the sight of the tourists and whatnot. And as a vet, I think that's the exact opposite thing that needs to be done. And I want to thank you ladies for fucking doing what you're doing and bringing the attention to people.
I've had her for about 2 years and I love having her. See, before I had her, my life was just like I was kind of just wandering aimlessly, and I got her about 2 years ago and she kind of rescued me, and I've just been in love with her ever since, man. She's so smart. She just changed my life, man. I have somebody that I have to, take care of every day, so I can't drink or use drugs or anything, she's my baby, man. She does everything. She's our breadwinner, she makes her money, she's everything, man. I love her. She's my baby. She's so smart. To tell you the truth, I get up about 5 o'clock in the morning and I camp down by the beach. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I usually exercise for about a half hour, and then I take the dog and I run the dog, and the dog exercises for about an hour, a half hour. And then we eat breakfast and have coffee, and then we go to the park for a little while, and then we usually come and do this for a little while, and we move from city to city. We just came from San Jose, and before San Jose San Francisco. Before San Francisco, back here. Before back here, we did all around the Gulf of Mexico last year. We did Portland, Oregon. We travel all over the place doing this, man. The dog makes it possible. But that's our day, though, is basically that. We come do this, we eat, we maybe go swimming, take a shower. The biggest thing I think is probably being homeless. The most difficult thing you go through is just people's preconceptions, probably, because probably I would say it's hard to give a percentage, but a lot of the homeless population are either mentally ill, or they're either on drugs or drug addicts or alcoholics, you know. And then there's some of us out here that aren't, you know. There's different, but that you have that in every, you know, way of life, you know. People with houses are alcoholics and drug addicts and stuff too, but it's just don't be stereotypical to think that every homeless person is like that, you know, because they're not. You know, not everybody drinks and uses drugs. Some people out here really, you know, trying to do the right thing. I have 2 kids that are 19 and 20 years old. I have a girl that's Natalie and a boy Nathan that I got right here, and she goes to the University of Cincinnati, and you know, I paid all my child support I ever owed, but this just started when they grew up. My mom died and things happened, and I just started traveling and stuff, you know. Now, you know, homeless people, there's all kinds of different homeless people out there, you know. You can't really put a label on it. I'm not at the point right now, like I said, I worked for 16 years straight. I paid every dime of child support I ever owed, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like each person is different. I mean, I'm not really at the point where I'm traveling and I'm moving around. I'm not really looking for a house or anything.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my, you know, life. I'm a pretty happy person, you know, moving around, but I think for the people that are there are resources out there. I mean, if you're hungry, you're not going to starve around here. There's a place called OPCC. You can go to take showers, go there, eat every day. There are resources for homeless people, but you got to take advantage of them. You know, I mean, nobody's just going to give you anything. Nothing's going to fall in your lap. If you want something, you got to get it, right?
Yeah. With
just little things, like if I go someplace, like a gas station. If I go to a gas station, sometimes they'll be like, take off your pack. Don't come in here with that pack, you know, because they think you're gonna steal something, or you can't bring your dog in here. But I have like service paperwork for her, so I can. She's a service animal actually, so I can take her anywhere. But I mean, people just give you a hard time about it anyway, you know, and then you know, it's weird. But I mean, I think the biggest thing I've seen I think a lot of homeless people are in a worse situation than me, that are, you know, older or not in good physical condition or good mental condition. I think that they are violated a lot. You know, they get stolen from, they get taken advantage of, you know, even raped or hurt, or, you know what I'm saying. Especially a lot of homeless people that have mental disabilities, you know, and they get taken advantage of a lot. I see a lot of that. I can't really complain too much. I do okay, you know, so I can't really complain too much.
I can't complain about my day. I smile, make a lot of people smile. If I can make $10 a day, that's a great day, because I can eat, you know. That's all you need out here is food and water. Crazy people are gonna walk around on the streets and just all to themselves all the time. That's probably my biggest problem. Because it scares people. You know, it really does. It scares people. People don't know how to deal with it. I got jumped on in Venice. That wasn't really bad. I ran dude out of his shoes. He jumped me from behind and he left his shoes. So, but I can't say that was the worst thing out here. That would probably be about the worst, is getting hit from behind. The city of Santa Monica, walking around all twacked out on dope like I was. I don't anymore because the city's helped me. You know, but they'll walk around and don't tell you what your problem is. Literally. I've heard them talking about statistics and stuff, and they usually break people down pretty good when they get on them. Don't have no respect. They don't have no respect for themselves, much less anybody else. Be more positive about it. Don't be so negative on the people. Tell them what they can do to help themselves. Actually walking up and speaking to somebody is better than talking shit about them behind their back. You know? like, hey, how's your day, you know? Just give them a little advice or something. I know a lot of people don't want to take the advice. They'll probably get mad because you're trying to tell them something. That's just when you be the nice guy. You have a good day, turn around and walk off. You know? Make them feel like shit. Because that's all they want to do anyways, to make you feel like shit, to try to do something for yourself. That's all people do out there. So, go about it differently.